So you are on a promotional tour right now.
Yeah.
Performing, doing interviews in Europe. How do you like Europe?
I love Europe. I love being over here. I like watching the seasons change in Europe and being, you know, in Germany and in Paris and in London. I mean, that's all a girl ever could want. And the days are long and the work is a lot, but the benefits are really good.
Yeah, and you have several sold-out concerts. That must be an amazing feeling.
Yeah, we get to play here and there all around, and we're just kind of testing the waters and seeing what people, how they respond and if they're going to come. And I guess they are coming because it's sold out, which is cool. And the venues are very intimate for right now. And next year we'll have more of a production and maybe a little bit of a bigger venue. But for right now, it's the promotion of the record and the diehard fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can have a bigger show next year.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so your show right now is like right about the music and not so much about the show.
It's about the music, and it gives the opportunity for, you know, people that are coming to critique and the journalists to see it without strings or props and say, okay, it's either black and white, either it's good or it's bad, and they all walk away pretty satisfied, which is great.
Thumbs up. Okay, that's good. Have you been to Europe before?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so you're not just an American girl who's like, first time in Europe.
No, I'm always prepared for every situation, at least of late. Sometimes I'm caught off guard, but not usually or typically.
Okay, but you're good at traveling.
Uh-huh. Well, I have a lot of luggage, but I'm good.
Okay, and how many people do you have in your team traveling with you? Who's the team behind you?
I have about 14 right now.
Really?
Yeah. Because, you know, some people go out and do promotional stuff and they do it to like a track or just to a backing tape, and I would never want to do that because it's not exactly what how I want to be presented. So I brought my full band. I brought some technical people that come and do sound and make sure the mics are working and things like that. And I have a tour manager. I have my sister out here with me, helping me, which is nice. She's my older sister, so she's always kind of been like a mom.
How much older? A lot? Or?
2 years.
2 years,
yeah.
Okay.
And then I have my manager out with me on this run because he just wants to see how, you know, everything is going.
But he's the most important guy, isn't he? Like, to have him around.
Yes. I mean, he's the most important guy in the whole system. But I think that my tour manager, my band, everybody, I can't actually be without any of them. It all kind of works together. You know, everybody is, I have a makeup artist out, which is a luxury.
Yeah.
I've never had that before, which is really nice.
That's a nice thing when you're a girl, to feel beautiful every day.
It's nice when you're a girl, and, you know, usually you're asking people to come in different cities and stuff like that. And oh my gosh, I have to tell you that I had that a lot when I was doing other promotion in the States, but I'd have different people every day, and sometimes I would look like a drag queen,
yeah.
And some days I would look, you know, it was just, every day was a challenge because it was new people, and I mean, bless their hearts, they did their best, but some of them were horrible.
Really? And blue eyeshadow and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was like, can I just want a little of this? And then I would turn around in the chair and I'd be like, ah! And it would be time to go and time to do the interview. And there would be nothing I could do.
And you have to work with it.
Yeah.
And people would just think, oh my God, that girl and her makeup.
Oh my God.
So tell me about, how does it feel that people overanalyze your lyrics? Because when you sing You're So Gay, I just think it's a fun song, but some people take it so seriously, and a lot of gays are angry at you and feel really... I know you try to explain that you don't mean anything bad by your songs, but does it make you think a lot that people overanalyze you?
I mean, I'm never going around putting out fires that other people start, and I never feel like I have to explain myself. I think when people ask me this question, I just answer it with, obviously they don't get the joke. And, you know, I think there's a certain type of person that is always gonna be offended by everything in life, you
Yeah.
know. It's like when the fucking Teletubbies come out, the purple one is a big scene, and we're like, it's just a purple Teletubby.
Yeah.
And everybody wants to have this kind of conspiracy and, you know, play doctor with the song. I think some of those people have personal issues. I think...
So it's just about not having a sense of humor, understanding your music.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think my music is kind of, you know, very honest and cheeky and silly and very to be tongue-in-cheek and to be taken kind of like that way. And I think that, you know, I have a sense of humor, and I also, you know, I may not be the most politically correct person all the time, but that's just who I am. I may not play it safe for everyone, and it may not be suitable for your little sister's friend or whatever, but, you know, to each his own. My parents censored everything I had, and blah, blah, blah. I'm 23. I talk about my life experiences, which might be a little bit more mature, or, you know.
So it's not something that you lay awake at night about? Like your image and what your lyrics are?
Not at all.
Okay, your next single, will there be anything controversial to write about that one for those people?
I think it can get old if you keep playing the same card. You know, Katy Perry is controversy.
Yeah.
No.
At some point it will end, or what?
I mean, I will always try and have a great pop song because I'm a big fan of pop music, and I think that what comes up next is what exactly that is. It's a great pop song.
It's called Hot and
Hot
Cold.
and Cold, in my own opinion. Thank you. But I think that, you know, it's still relatable. Everybody in a relationship has that kind of gray period where they're like, I don't know, we've been dating for 2 months. Are we boyfriend, girlfriend? And are you ever gonna buy the cow when I give you the milk for free? Like, I don't know if they have that expression. So I think it's relatable in a lot of senses, and it's doing very well in the States right now, and we're just about to premiere the music video. And I think that I'll always try and be on the cutting edge, I guess, of everything I do, because I'm always looking forward and into the future, but it doesn't always have to be provocative, but sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not.
Okay.
I tell stories.
Cool.